any kind of an adrenaline rush, you see a cop behind you and you're waiting for the lights to go on, that's going to flush adrenaline into your body, even whether you're breaking the law or not, or whatever you think you are, or whatever. It's going to happen. So things like that, where you can feel small and large adrenaline releases in your system.
Maybe some tightness of chest.
Tightness of chest, dryness of mouth. Sometimes there's lots of symptoms that happen from that. Your body's also shunting. I think it shunts everything to the core. So heart and whatever, all that, it pulls from the extremities and protects the core when you're under extreme stress, feeling frightened or under stress. Now, low-level stress is basically low-level releasing of adrenaline into your system.
And you call that poison before.
Yeah.
Because I've heard, I think sports adrenaline and needing to step up to the movement.
Right. So that you've actually brought up a really good point. Again, we're getting into some of the specifics, but I like this stuff. So here's the thing. The problem with stress is that when people have stress at work, for instance, they don't immediately recognize that their stress level just went up to a 3. If they immediately left the office and ran around the block 3 times, then the adrenaline wouldn't really remain as poison in their system, because the adrenaline is designed for the flight or fight. So if you
short term,
and if you run, if you exert a lot of physical energy when you get an adrenaline rush, it's going to do what it needs to do, and it's going to get flushed out of your system much faster. The problem is what we call stress in the modern world is the lack of doing that. What happens is you have large, small, you can have chronic adrenaline release or you can have bursts. Either one, if you don't process it by doing some kind of major physical activity, it's going to remain in your system as poison. And it's going to have to be removed in a much slower process by whatever mechanisms we have. And then if you keep getting re-stressed and re-adrenaline, there's never enough time to remove that, and then it builds up in your system and becomes like a poison. And that's one of the reasons people are so drained if they have a very stressful job. It's one of the reasons they're so drained at the end of the day, is because their body can't keep up with releasing neutralizing.